can ride it.
Bye bye.
And I thought there was something good.
Bye bye.
You got caught.
Rattle negation doesn't save you anymore. What a top deck. Yeah, now what? Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again. And today we're gonna be playing some Taliyah Ravenbloom Conservatory. And now this was a suggestion from one of our viewers, Supergood007, who suggested this deck and this deck list a few days ago in one of our videos. And just like Supergood, you too could be lucky and have your deck be showcased here on the channel. Just drop a comment and let me know what you want us to play, and maybe, you know, I get to showcase it if I actually end up liking the deck. I ended up taking Supergood's deck for a couple games in rank and actually had a lot of fun. And actually also took me a while to really learn how to play it. Now, the idea with this deck is pretty straightforward. Taliyah and Conservatory have this intimate synergy that you might not be thinking right off the bat. First of all, obviously Taliyah can copy your Conservatory, right? So Taliyah can copy your Conservatory, allowing you to potentially get double Tybaulk or triple Tybaulk or whatever. Cool. But the more powerful synergy is the fact that Taliyah, which is leveled up, is doing 3 threaded volleys, right? Which means that every time that she attacks when she's level up, you're advancing your Conservatory by 3 turns, just like that. That's where the main synergy lies. The other great card that's in Shurima now that kind of makes this deck a little bit more consistent is the access to Rock Bear Shepherd. So Rock Bear Shepherd is a Shurima unit that when you play another unit, you're reducing your highest countdown landmark by 1 round. Most of the time, this is going to be your Conservatory. So if you have Conservatory and the Shepherd both in the field, it's very easy to just get the Ravenbloom to go really low really quickly so that you can actually commit for a Tybaulk on turn 7 or earlier. Or I guess turn 6 or 7, right? 6 will be the earliest that you can get it. It's really fun. So your main key cards are going to be Conservatory, are going to be your Rock Bear Shepherd, and are going to be your Taliyah. This is how you get this combo going. The great thing is that once you have Tybaulk on the field, it means that your Taliyah's threaded volleys now also start dealing 3 damage to the unit instead of just 2. And it starts setting up really quickly. The rest of the deck is kind of a combination and mismatch of like the Natsus kind of control package and then a lot of the Shurima value, right? So for Natsus, you enter with Flock, right? As well as Sentry, allow me to kind of control the opponent's board. We play Katarina because of the Blaze Edge being really nice at advancing our Conservatory and also enabling our Flock. And then we play 1 Might because it's a really nice card to use with Taliyah to be able to actually push lethal. You could change this Might for an Absolver. Either one works, to be honest. I like the Might because it's just 1 mana cheaper. From the Shurima side, you still kind of play your landmark package. So you're playing Ancient Preparation, your Perseverance, your Rock Hoppers, your Endless Devout, just the stuff that you're used to. You play Triple Rite of Arcane, allowing you to kill those pesky Gwents or other opponent Katarina. We talked about the Shepherd already. We also play double Desert Naturalist, which can be really good to pop your own landmark and be able to have multiple big units to actually take advantage of like a Katarina rally to push like a really big attack. Overall, it ends up being really good. And obviously, we also get access to 1 Rattle Negation. Overall, the deck becomes very consistent by having all these units that you can kind of block with until you're able to kind of set up your Ravenbloom Conservatory and bring your Tybaulk down. And then now everything becomes even more powerful. Really fun. I also like the fact that things like the Desert Naturalist, for example, are counting towards your Conservatory. So it's not like, even though you don't have a lot of like direct removal to advance the Conservatory like Bilgewater has, you don't have Twist of Fate, you don't have like Make It Rain, you do again have access to Taliyah, Desert Naturalist, Rite of Arcane, Sentry, all these cards that are letting you slowly advance the Conservatory. But enough about me talking. I think this deck is actually really fun. It's not the best deck out there, but it's also not the worst deck. I think it's a lot better than some of the decks that we have been showcasing, like the one from yesterday, where your win rate is going to be like really low. This one, the win rate, I think should be a bit more consistent. So you can give this a shot and see how you enjoy. Thank you again, Supergood, for the recommendation. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to like it below and subscribe to us. We post a lot of videos every single day. I'll see you at the end of the video for some mulligan tips. In this match, we're going against Ryze Ionia. No Conservatory early. Makes me feel like I just want a mulligan for it. I kind of feel like mulliganing for the Conservatory. We get the Rockbear Shepherd, which it's not bad, right? It's actually kind of nice because he reduces the count of the Conservatory. But we still need the Conservatory. I think that's really the key part with this deck to kind of make it work. Rider Negation is really good though, because the opponent's going to have like a lot of, I guess, removal, if you want to call it like that. Can put a lot of pressure with this Shepherd. I'm a little bit concerned about the opponent having access to the Ionia recall that can also recall landmarks, right? It's gonna make it kind of awkward when they just go ahead and start recalling this Conservatory. We got you a little bit too late, right? It would have been so much nicer. We have been so much nicer to play this last turn. We're having so much nicer to play this last turn. They're not able to play the landmark yet, but they get a unit out of it. I don't think I like this Claw of the Dragons in that deck. And it's fine, they got to play it, so props to them. But it doesn't seem amazing. We can go here, and we can advance it by 2 by playing the House Spider. And then we can play Ancient Prep after, and start looking for, like, I don't know, Katarina or Taliyah eventually. Yeah, so my concern is that they're able to restart this. They're able to reset this once they start having their recall. I forgot the name of it, but you all know what I'm talking about. Unworthy Soul, right? Unworthy Soul? Yes, Unworthy Soul. That's the name of it. 3! Oh! They got all 3 naturally in their hand before the Ryze came into play. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Why did I pass? I passed too quickly there, by the way. I didn't mean to pass, but that's fine. I think they have the Shower Betrayal in their hand and they don't want to play it. So it's okay that I ended up passing, I guess. Because I'm positive of what they have in their hand. Oh, it's actually a Shower of Madness? Really? Interesting. Let's go House Spider here. We're gonna have a pretty big attack next turn because of the Hibernating Rock Bear. Opponent gets the Ryze. And we still have access to Rider Negation. Now, this is gonna be concerning, right? The Ryze already has the Spell Shield because the opponent ended up getting 3 landmarks right away. We can attack with everything, but the opponent can easily just kind of start putting a lot of pressure on us. I'm gonna attack with everything, even if I lose the Rock Bear, especially because I have Taliyah, so it doesn't matter if I lose this. Opponent gets to stun there, gets the Jury Rig as well. It's a good card. Iron Akaboros also would have been a good way to get a blocker. I might actually commit. Ooh, they also get another Claws of the Dragon. I might commit. I cannot. I guess I can go Desert. Like,
what right do I have?
It's kind of unfortunate, right? Because we don't have. We cannot actually duplicate anything, right? We cannot actually duplicate anything. I can go here, and that will bring this down. But this is so good at just stopping their game plan, right? Down the line. Maybe it's actually Desert Naturalist. Maybe it's actually Desert Naturalist on. I don't like the Womb Prison. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go like this.
Leave her alone, Kadira.
Just kill the Shower Madness, because I don't like the Womb Prison stopping my Taliyah. I need to have my units, like, sacrifice.
Hey, wake up, you hammer!
I need to, like, sacrifice my units to really make this work. I don't know that I need it. I don't know that I need the Rock Bear Shepherd anymore. I also don't need a clock though. I want the Shadow Betrayer to kill the Spiderling and I kind of make space for Taliyah.
Enough! This cannot stand!
This will I'll be one off, right? I'm gonna be one off until I can play the Vital Negation. Unless the opponent gives me a target that I can block. Which they absolutely will not, right? Come on. I know you want to do the Shadow Betrayal. Please. I would love to copy their conservatory, right? But I don't think I'm gonna have the chance to actually copy it. Because I have a full board. This is the problem with this deck, right? You kind of end up with like a full board. Now, I will be able to just play the conservatory as it is. Which is not bad either, right? And then just hope that I draw one later.
I will not punish the innocent.
They get another Rune Prison, huh? That's fine then. You have it, you have it.
I know what I must do.
I think that's a mistake. I think that's a mistake because I'm gonna double block that. I know that it lets the opponent get more draw, and obviously the Rune Prison is gonna be nice for them. Yeah, I'm just gonna double block this now. I'm just gonna get this. I'm just gonna get this Tybaulk right now. Force you to use a twin or something to save the Ryze. Then what we can do is that we can actually copy this sarcophagus. Just so that we can actually level up the Taliyah. They give me the Ryze. So now we can copy the sarcophagus, which lets me get the Taliyah. Which lets me get the Taliyah leveled up. Next time we Tybaulk. And Taliyah is going to be hitting a ton of damage, and we're going to have Tybaulk, and still have mana for Battle Negation. So then all I'm worried about now is going to be like deny to stop our Battle Negation. Opponent's still going to have access to the stun though, which is the big deal, and why I think it was so critical for us to kill that landmark. If I actually kept the Rock Bear instead of the Spider, we would have still been in a similar spot, right? Except actually a little bit more ahead. So maybe that was a slight misplay on my part. I'm gonna go like this because I think I value the Fearsomes more than I value that 2/2. Opponent has to commit the stun. So they have to commit the stun. They have so much value. We're gonna get a bunch of Fearsomes next turn. And this is dealing 3, right? So they have to stun the Taliyah. They have to stun the Taliyah out of combat. They have no choice but to do it on the Taliyah. I don't know if this is the time where I use my Battle Negation. They're about to have lethal. They're actually about to have lethal. If they have another Ryze in their hand
I wouldn't want to be in your
and another Shard, they get there, right? So if they have another Ryze and a Shard in their hand, they get there. Now, they might overcommit here. If they tap out of 4 mana, I think we just play Battle Negation now. Yeah, I think this is a mistake from them.
Spring does not pity winter.
Oh. This is not great. Yeah, this is not great. I guess this... I cost 0, so they could still have access to deny, right? They could still have access to deny here. Unworthy Soul. Ah, okay, I'm cool with that. This still pushes for 7. Yeah, I think I'm cool with this. They have Shadow Betrayal. Yeah, cool. You kill my guy here. So they're looking for Ryze and they're looking for the last Shard. I'm looking for a Desert Naturalist or something similar to actually get me to stay alive. If they have the Ryze, They also have the stun again, which is annoying. Okay, so they're digging for the Ryze and the last shard. Which one are you gonna get? That's the problem though. Losing that Ryze was a big deal. I actually would have preferred the opponent. Okay, so I'm gonna do this so that we can just go ahead and drag the Dragon Link if we need to. Because I'm guessing the opponent's gonna commit it. And then we're gonna have the Might as well.
If I stumble, I have the earth to catch me.
I know technically the house fighter probably got done better, but wow, opponent, yeah, because opponent's gonna commit it there. There we go. And then we go like this. Opponent's gonna have the stun on the Taliyah.
The dragon binds us.
Okay, so deep meditation. They're digging. They burn a car, which ends up being a shard because they decided they get the freeze. We still have the might. Okay, so one freeze, one stun. Oh, Rider negation would have been much better here, huh? Worthy soul, stun. We play the might here. And that's game, because you didn't stun the Taliyah, so this 6 damage goes through. I guess they had no choice, because these guys are fearsome. These guys are fearsome, right? So they cannot block with the Eye of the Dragon. Yeah, because the first one kills, then we do 6, and then they might do all the 8, and that's how we get to 14. And there we go, we got it. Yeah, the only iffy part here is that I do think that maybe I should have saved that Rider negation. For this turn instead of last turn.
We should do this more often.
But I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I think we still got where we needed to be and just forced a response out of him earlier. Better than nothing. So GG's. In this match we're against Anivia. Oh. Okay, the vengeances are kind of scary. We have Taliyah. I'm gonna keep the Perseverance. See if we can get the Conservatory. We don't get the Conservatory, but at least Taliyah will let me get a lot of value, right? Because Taliyah is gonna progress the Conservatory by 3 anytime that she attacks. So all I'm gonna need to worry about is the opponent not having access to Vengeance. We can go for Siberium. No Conservatory yet. It's a little bit sad though. We can go Ancient Prep. Rockhopper so that we can get one more landmark. Yeah, I guess Rockhopper gets my landmark up to 4, and then Taliyah will be leveled up like that. So Rockhopper gets my landmark up to 4, even if he's dying to a battle piece, and then Taliyah gets leveled up. Triple Taliyah means that even if the opponent does have the vengeance, it's not gonna be the end of the world. If we play this, we're gonna start overdrawing. We're gonna start overdrawing here. Gonna go to 10 cards, and then we play Taliyah. Yeah, if you have the vengeance, you have it. I'm gonna just draw. Okay, so since we have the I'm gonna play Taliyah. If you have the vengeance, you have it. If you don't have the vengeance, then I get to advance my Conservatory by 3. So I don't even care if Taliyah dies here. I am gonna overdraw no matter what, right? I'm gonna overdraw no matter what. I just want to put pressure by having Taliyah on the field. Okay, so the Taliyah attack goes through. The Taliyah attack goes through. You know what? Let's just slam this now. I want to force that vengeance out of them. I really want to force that vengeance out of them. So that tells me the opponent has no vengeance and no freeze. It also makes it so that I don't overdraw 2 cards. I only overdraw 1. Then we can play the Conservatory. We used 3 skills so far, so it's gonna be an 8. It's still not great. Okay, we still did overdraw 2. Sorry, because I was up at 10 cards last time. Opponent gets to play Anivia. We get to play Conservatory finally. Goes down to 8. Cool. What if we Nah, it doesn't make sense, right? I think we just take this. Now the opponent could have Quietus, which could be annoying here. If we don't have Quietus, we can play House Spider and get to advance the Conservatory all the way down to 6. Attack again. Attack again with everything, and now Conservatory is just all the way down to 2. And again, the trick with this deck is that Taliyah is just advancing your Conservatory so quickly, right? So you want to get a lot of value from this Conservatory. Opponent decides to let her go. We can kill the Anivia with the right. What if we... How crazy is it to pick a landmark? I mean, do we need to kill Anivia now? I guess we technically don't. We don't technically need to kill her right now, right? This gives us the Conservatory, because obviously this got some value. The opponent could go for a Ruination here, but then he leaves Tybaulk on the field. Now, let's say that the opponent goes for a Ruination here. I think I'm fine with that, because we still get access to the Sarcophagus, and we can do the Rock Hopper as well. Oh, okay, no, they're just gonna go with a Mislead Whale? What? Okay, so I'm gonna go Rock Hopper, right? That way I can go Rite of Arcane. Another Battle Piece. Yeah, so I'm gonna go Rite of Arcane. And just kill your Anivia so that you don't have access to a freeze next time. So I want the opponent to not have an access to a freeze. Another thing that we can do is actually play Shepherd. But then I'm dying to like a Ruination, right? Like if we play Shepherd and then have Taliyah, I really want to play this Taliyah. So I'm kind of baiting the opponent to go for the Ruination here if they have it. Or like I guess a Very Nice kind of is annoying. Yeah, there we go. So they go for the Ruination. So because they go for the Ruination, I can now go for the Taliyah. I don't think I need the Fearsome. I think I value the 5 health from the Rock Bear better. So I'm gonna go like this. And Taliyah is dealing 3 damage with each of her skills. And that should be game. Yeah, I like the fact that I get to not respect it, right? So I love the fact when I'm playing against Shadow Owls and I can just not respect the Ruination. So, GG's. In this match, we're going against Yuumi, Norra, Elise with Shadow Owls. So is this just like a regular Norra deck? But for some reason, oh man, this combination of the Bow, Sentry, and Flock is so good. But I think I actually want to see if I can get my Conservatory early. Especially because we have the Shepherd in our hand and we also now have Taliyah, right? So if we get the Conservatory early, this would be like Chef's Kiss. We do have Katarina now, which we can use instead if we need to. Okay, that's the Conservatory. So we can go Conservatory, Rock Shepherd, and then play Katarina, and still be in a good spot. And eventually we copy the Conservatory with Taliyah. Sucks that the Rock Shepherd wasn't there in time to actually the opponent could have Quietus, I guess, right? If they have Quietus, they can kill this Shepherd right now. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the Quietus makes sense. That way you don't get any value, but I still like it because we still get the Rock Bear on the field. I'm fine giving you that. I think I might actually commit to the Debout. What ends up happening now, by the way, is because the opponent actually because Katarina is nice. You know, let's drop the Katarina. Let's drop the Katarina because even if the opponent kills her now, I still get access to the Blaze Edge. But let me bait out like a Vengeance, right? Oh no, they don't give me a Vengeance. Well, the nice part is that because the opponent killed the Rock Bear, we can actually now instead copy the copy this, right? Okay, now we're gonna lose Taliyah, so it doesn't matter what we copy. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're not gonna copy anything. We lose the Taliyah. We can Blaze Edge the Travelers, and we can go Conservatory. Just have 2 Conservatories working at the same time, I guess. Might. It's gonna be a big hit. We can go Tybaulk. Portapalooza is not bad for them. Gives them a lot of blockers. Oh, that's a great blocker. Let's block this now. Let's block this now and just get rid of the 2 damage, get rid of a blocker, and we start setting up the conservatories to just stay in the field even longer. Sucks that we lost Taliyah because it would have been really nice to copy this, having it in Rock Bear. So you just have another big 5/5. So that Loop Travelers is pretty good, but I think actually a Loop Travelers would have been better for them if they waited for the Tybaulk to trigger and then used it. They were trying to snipe the Katarina, which I respect, but I don't think it's good enough in that situation. Ah, that's a good hit for them. Bad for us, good for them. Right? Because what it means is that at least they didn't hit any portals. What it means here is that this is gonna get them more portals on their deck, which is annoying.
Come on.
Glimpse, okay. So they get a portal. Okay, give me something that has 1 health. Ah, nice. Castaway, and they didn't hit a landmark that an equipment that gets them more, that gets in there. That's fine with me. At this point, I'm just gonna play on the Katarina Tybaulk. Alright. I'm just gonna play on this. Question is, which one do I kill? Yeah, let's just kill this one. Force the opponent to replay the equipment this turn if they want to. It's not gonna matter because the opponent can block the Rock Bear and can block the Tybaulk. But I actually don't mind if they block the Tybaulk here. They have 2 portals, which is still a lot. But I'm just gonna slowly attack. If you wanna block this Tybaulk, I'm okay with that. I'm just gonna slowly attack with Katarina and just get my value from her until I can get my Tybaulk enable. I need the opponent to not be greedy. Well, I guess I need to get something better here.
Hello, anyone want to join my party?
Let's go Katarina first. See what the opponent summons. Because I'm concerned that I will be able to get Tybaulk right away on turn 1. There we go. That's what I was hoping for. I was hoping that the opponent would summon a Norra after summoning the captain, so that I could stun the Norra and force the opponent to block with the captain here. Pokey stick? Ah, they're hoping that they hit the portal then. And they do. They hit 2 of them. Oh, one of them gets me draw. Alright, that's fine. I guess let's attack with everything.
Beg your pardon?
Let's attack with everything. We'll play the Tybaulk. Let's snap it on the Norra so that if we draw the flock, we're in a good spot. Then we play Tybaulk. So we're looking for another flock here, right? And play the Tybaulk before a potential Aloof Travelers comes down. So this is before an Aloof Traveler comes down. That Yuumi is a little bit problematic.
Dear cat, let these eyes have a look at you.
That's gonna be 5 damage that we're gonna take. 6 if the opponent manages to level up the Norra. If they have like a Battle Feast. My idea now though is to play Katarina next turn and enable the Tybaulk on our following turn. I'm actually gonna pass. Have them burn the mana. There's our Flock. Actually, Flock is dealing 5, so he actually does kill the Norra. He just loses to a Battle Feast because the Battle Feast gets them another unit. Now we can just play Katarina instead and we're fine. Why give me the chance to play Katarina? I don't agree with this Katarina play. Yeah, because we're just gonna flock this. I'm not even gonna play the Blaze Edge. I'm not gonna play the Blaze Edge because I want to have the Blaze Edge as a backup for like a Battle Feast. Flock is dealing 5 already. We can even stun their Yoro Captain. Yeah, the Flock is dealing 5, so it kills the Yuumi without getting any portals. The opponent still has another portal though, so that if they have like a My guess is that they have another Yuumi in their hand, and they're thinking of using that Yuumi Portapalooza and try to hit their luck on the level of Yuumi. I also think they have Vengeance in their hand, right? So I think they're trying to decide right now. The problem is that we have enough mana to play Katarina again. So if they're not able to kill this Katarina, then they're gonna lose. Because we can just replay Katarina again and get another 2 damage play sets that's gonna go to face. So unfortunately, this ended up being a game that we couldn't win because Taliyah died. Like, we couldn't use the Taliyah to win, but we still won because of the rest. And I think opponent realized that and might have AFK on us. And yeah. Usually people don't like it when we get the perfect answer to their plans. There we go. GG's. Yeah, once we got Tybaulk down and Katarina also got to leveled up, it was only a matter of time before we ended up just taking over the game that way. In this match, we're going against Twisted Fate Illaoi. Oh wait, we're going against Grandpa Roji. Interesting. I don't mind the Ancient Prep. Versus Baron is also bad. Oh man, this is not great, right? Because it's heavy metal. It's too easy for them to have access to heavy metal here. We don't have our Conservatory, we don't have Taliyah, we don't have the Rock Bear. We do have Flock though. Better than nothing. What a... Let's Taliyah. Let's grab the Taliyah. Let's at least get like a champion. Like, let's at least get one of our combo pieces, right? Because I think Taliyah is gonna be important. Just maybe not this early, but she will be important eventually. We have Sentry Flock, and there we go. She's gonna be important because we have the Conservatory now. So we can copy the Conservatory and just kind of work on getting Conservatory down in the field. Sure. I'm gonna go Conservatory, and I'm gonna Flock this if I get the chance. Opponent doesn't give me the chance, so I'm just gonna go House Spider. Come on, I know you want to put damage on that, Roji. I know you want to put damage on it, Roji. I know you want to. I know he wants to so badly, but they didn't do it. Let's just attack. Let's just get some damage down in the field now. See, he's playing it smart. He's not gonna put any damage on it, or at least not gonna let us put any damage on it if he doesn't need to. I'm gonna force his hand by playing this Blaze Edge on the Tentacle, knowing that I can Flock it later. I think it's gonna be important for us to get this Tentacle out of the way as soon as possible. We can also play Rite of Arcane first, because this is gonna give it 1 to the Tentacle. And give it the Overwhelm?
Never lost a fair game. Or played one.
Okay. I'm fine with that. Let me play this Tybaulk. And now gives me a target for the Rite of Arcane.
I remember the fight.
And also lets me give a target for that. Let's Flock this now. Let's Flock this now. While we can. Okay. I think I'm fine eating that up right now. Opponent's still not gonna be willing to attack. That swap is annoying though.
To the sea, to battle!
I'm not killing TF, I'm killing this. Every single time I'm killing this, right? TF is annoying, but we do have the Rite of Arcane to kind of kill TF later. So it is annoying, but not that annoying, you know? I should have sacrificed the Spiderling, though. I should have absolutely sacrificed the Spiderling. Because now I couldn't play Taliyah.
For silver I talk, for gold I feast it.
Which would have been better off than my open attack.
You pay, I talk to spirits.
Okay, do I need to actually kill this Twisted Fate now? Let's force him to swap again. Let's force him to swap again or have a way to save this Tentacle. Amplify? Alright. They really need to keep this tentacle alive for them to have a chance of winning. So that's why he's trying so hard for it. And that's also why I'm trying so hard to kill it. Now the TF is gonna get leveled up. So that is one concern, obviously, right? Okay, this kind of potentially let me kill TF before he levels up. Let's do it. Let's do it now. Let's do it now, even if I'm not copying anything. Just have Taliyah present a lot of damage. Imagine if I had let that Spiderling die all those turns ago when the opponent attacked with TF. It would have gotten me the space to copy the sarcophagus. So that was a mistake on my part. Opponent could have access to the thing, right? That lets them fight. You know what? If you have a way to save Twisted Fate here, go ahead. Double Wuju style. So the reason I'm letting this happen now is because I know that I can play the Rite of Arcane after and be able to kill the Twisted Fate, and now the opponent has no meditates to actually save it, right? They're gonna have to have access to a deny or something similar. Which is possible. We gotta first start by passing, because the opponent has to play those two cards that are in their hand. I don't think they want to lose the value from those cards. Wow, they actually do. Okay. They're actually gonna go ahead and lose that value. I don't agree with that. And I'm not gonna go like this now. I have Rite of Negation as well to keep your Twisted Fate from living. Alright, you keep it alive. We're gonna go Conservatory next turn. Maybe even this turn, to be honest. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and do it this turn. So that I can just open attack before the opponent can be... and without giving the opponent any action. This Rite of Negation is gonna get us there. Opponent's gonna level up TF, but they're gonna have to have burst speed cards, right? They're gonna have to have burst speed cards to really get this TF going. Otherwise, it's not gonna matter. They are gonna get a lot of health here. If they don't have burst speed cards, then it's not gonna matter. Because I'm gonna have the Rite of Negation to negate all... like, they're gonna have to have their own deny, for example, to deny my Rite of Negation. Otherwise, this is not really gonna matter. I can deny the red card and the gold card. And whatever other shenanigans the Roji might do. Now, if they have a second TF, then they have it. Wuju style. Blue card, right? Red card. Okay, so do you have the deny? Goes. Alright, so either they have deny or they lose. And there we go. Now, I do think, I mean, I see why we passed when we passed when he had to pick a cards. Because I gave him a pretty good pass there and allowed him to level up Twisted Fate. He had the way to protect the Twisted Fate because of the swap. Unfortunately, because we had the Rite of Negation, it means that even though Twisted Fate is leveled up, it's not really doing a lot. So, GG's. In this match, we're going against Mono Sundisk. Ooh. 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 There's one card that we have in our deck that's going to ruin their day. We don't draw it. We don't draw it, but it's gonna make their day very miserable. If we get that Desert Naturalist, they're gonna be very sad. They're gonna be very sad. Now, I'm guessing that they also play their own Desert Naturalist, but I'm still gonna slam this Conservatory here. Now, they could also get the Spell Shield unit. That's cool. They could have Rite of Negation. That's cool. I'm gonna find this Desert Naturalist and force you to have it. I'm gonna force you to have it. Let's go Perseverium here. Rockhopper. Cool, cool, cool. Another Ancient Prep. Makes the rock hopper a little bit worse, right? I guess we don't have to play the rock hopper this turn. We can just wait until next turn. Opponent got to predict twice. It's a little bit concerning because they could easily get the spell shield. Unravel Earth. Okay. I wouldn't have attack. If I'm the opponent, you always pass here. You always pass here because you want to see what we get, right? Taliyah is so good. Taliyah is kind of good, huh? Ah, whatever. Alright. Desert Naturally Dreams are over. I'm gonna just go for Taliyah. I would love the Desert Naturalist, but I think it's a Taliyah type of game. Yeah, let's go here. I know this is gonna just die. I'm just trying to get the landmarks. Right, so I'm just trying to get the landmarks so that I can start working on the Taliyah level up. We get to eat one up right here. So this is gonna eat the vulnerable. We get to duplicate. We can play sentry block. The problem is they're champions. The problem is they're champions. It needs to be at... Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Rather negation doesn't save you anymore. What a top deck. Yeah, now what? Now what, opponent? Ouch. Cute champions. Ouch. Ouch. And we're still at 20 HP, so like usually they could still potentially win if they can aggro you down. But we're still at 20 HP. We're not gonna get aggroed down anytime soon. Question is, do I put the Taliyah under the Rolling Sand range? Sure. Honestly, sure. Let's eat up the Rolling Sands before the... Okay, yeah, I mean, you have so many Rolling Sands that I think I'm just gonna ignore them, right? I have to just ignore them. I'm just gonna ignore your Rolling Sands. I'll copy the Conservatory, level up Taliyah, have access to Rite of Arcane plus Flock to kill your champion. The problem is gonna be obviously that if the opponent has Seraph, they do get a lot. The Seraph is still leveled up, so it's still a pretty good threat. They are gonna have to deal with Taliyah here though, because Taliyah is gonna push a lot of damage. There's a consideration that I say screw one of these conservatories, right? Wait, why is one conservatory less than the other one? I'm confused. I'm confused. Me is confused.
Nothing will stand in my way.
I'm gonna attack with both. If the opponent wants to block here, right? If the opponent wants to block here, that's fine. Also, I completely forgot about Taliyah. Yeah, good job. Good try. I forgot about Taliyah advancing our conservatory that much. Yeah, the ancient hourglass was cute, but it's not gonna get you there. Good try. GG's. Peace out. Hey, welcome back everybody. Hope you enjoyed today's game. We had some fun there. I didn't get to pull off the combo like the dream with Taliyah and multiple conservatory too often. I feel like a lot of people were surrendering as soon as like we got a Taliyah that was like buffed up by obviously the Tybaulk. Like heck, that Anivia player didn't let us actually attack with the Taliyah to kind of finish up the game, which a little bit sad. But I think you kind of get the idea, right? I mean, against that Anivia player, you kind of see how easy it is to just get your Tybaulk online and just be able to just drop him down and push a ton of damage, right? And you also saw Katarina doing Katarina things and just kind of letting us carry the game. Overall, the deck feels decent, so give it a shot. In terms of mulligan, I do think Taliyah, Rockbreath Shepherd, and Conservatory are the most important pieces. So I think I want a hard mulligan for Conservatory especially, but I also will keep the Shepherd, and I will really keep at least one Taliyah if you also get her in your hand. So I think you want those three pieces, and everything else you can kind of draw naturally through the duration of the game, in my opinion. So yeah, so just focus on Conservatory, Shepherd, and Taliyah, and go from there. Hope you enjoyed today's game. If you did, make sure to like it below and subscribe to us. We post our videos every single day, so if you subscribe to us, you won't miss any of our new posts. We also stream on Twitch at Sirturmund every now and then, and you can also find us on Discord and Twitter. The links to those are both in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.